Why, hello there. Good to see you. Just dropped my ukulele. Good way to start the stream, but good to see you, Cat. Good afternoon. Well, actually, I think it's still morning for you, I believe. But thank you for contributing to the D&D challenge. We are 75% way there. We got 1 week.
And obey.
Yes, indeed. Like, follow, and obey, folks. But yes, it's going to be a whale of a time. Oh, still morning for you. Good. How was your morning going? How are you doing today? And thank you for being here. So early. Oh, my. So weird having people come, like, right before I get started. I have to adjust my camera here, because when I was wearing all those hats, I had to bring it up so you could see all the hats. But I don't think we'll have that issue today, hopefully. Although, I think Annie does want to hear some ukulele, so we're probably going to hear some ukulele playing today, so I apologize if you don't like, you know, bad music, because you're going to probably hear that. 9/11. Okay, so you're like 3 hours behind me. It's currently 12 o'clock here, Eastern Standard. Obviously 11, because the minutes to stay the same. But yeah, okay. I thought you were only like 2. That's not bad. Alright, but I am glad you're here, Kat. We are... There we go. So, 3 hours in the past. Oh, man. I remember when I was you, I was in bed. 3 hours ago, that was. But yeah, but today is Thursday, folks, so you know what that means. We are going to get some map making going on here and have a grand old time. So let's get into that, shall we? Let me just swap over here. Be lurking. 1 second. Be lurking since you're working, no worries at all. I completely understand. I just appreciate the lurk. I appreciate you saying hi. Alright, we're gonna get some music here. Let me know if that is too loud. I can lower that. So it's always too loud, too quiet, you know. But yeah, but we're gonna have some fun here. Hey, and when on break, if you go on break, be sure to stop on by. Just back up. Hold up. Come on. There we go. No, that's too much. Too much. So after the shenanigans that was the hat stream on Tuesday, or Monday, was it? It was on Monday? Can't even keep track of it. That Monday, I had to adjust the camera, so I'm readjusting that. And real quick, I need to fix the... Alright, where is my... Oh, it's over there. Okay, I have to go into Stream Elements real fast and adjust that. So Stream Elements, I just want to adjust the little thing right down here. As you can see, I'm circling over here. By the way, the music's currently playing. It's made by this guy, actually. Really cool dude. Alpha Gaming, Harris Heller. Very nice dude. I haven't met him personally, but he's nice. Seems like a nice dude. Alright, we're going to be using this one. And real quick, just going to adjust that. And that should bring it on over, or not. Okay. Maybe I did that one wrong. Hold on, maybe it's the other one? So I have 2 scenes. I have one where the it's on that side. I'm gonna lower my volume here. I have one where it's like in the middle and one where it's on the right. I prefer on the right usually, but when I'm playing, so yeah, this is the one I want. Certain games, it's not very conducive to having it on the right, so kind of have to go back and forth. There we go. So now that should reload real quick, and there we are. I'll just adjust myself so I'm actually on this. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to be making a battle map today. Honestly, I'm not quite sure what exactly I want to make, so let's go with some ground on. And let's go from there, shall we? So I'm thinking maybe more of an interior build, because I tend to like those. I'm pretty good at interiors. So I'm thinking maybe we'll go for like an interior. So maybe like what if we do a ruined? Like a ruin, ooh. Like a collection of ruins. Okay. Yeah, let's do something like that. Make a couple ruins here. Yeah, that's probably a good size, you know? So yeah, we'll do this. So it'll be like a smaller map, and we'll make a grid here. Show the grid. The grid's gonna be a little small, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna increase the size of this. We're gonna put this to 80. Correction, we're gonna put that to 20. I meant to go the other direction. There we go. So now it's gonna be half the size. So yeah, we're gonna put that like there. Like so. And there's gonna be several ruins here just kind of dotted about. I want to make it kind of look like, you know, they're similar. We're gonna put this down a layer so it's underneath that. So like it's all part of the same structure, but it just like it was just been worn down with that age or something. Or maybe it was like a castle. This one I'll put, but we're gonna have to do some layer manipulation here and there, but that's gonna be okay. I think we'll be just fine. Gonna put that one right there. Put that underneath. And we're just gonna be adjusting this as we're going here. So yeah, kind of like a mini castle, I guess. That's been, you know, well worn down with age and such. That's what I'm thinking right now. So let's go. Yeah, that'll be kind of like the main body right there, and then we'll do like a tower right here. Like a little tower, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit here, you know? Let me just take these two and scoot them over ever so slightly. Just so it lines up a little nicely so it looks more like one uniform building. Alright, let's go get some flooring here. We're not going to use sewer. I used that in my last build. We could do tiles. I want something a little more worn down. I mean, I think I could take this and I could wear it down. That I probably am going to do that. So let's go put this in the foreground, please. We're going to take it like this. We'll add some like green in with that to kind of make it look wear down. Like, you know, moss is starting to overgrow it a little bit. We'll add a couple textures here and there. And we'll make that like a little path, maybe to another building. It could be. The possibilities are endless. It's all in your imagination. So it's really anything you want. Alright, there we go. Kind of like that. That's going to be the gist of it. And we'll get a floor going in here. Not worry if it's not perfect now. We can always fix it later. Alright, so then we're going to do addition. Now we're going to grab this this dirt tile right here. We're going to put the opacity down to like 4.5. We're just going to kind of go throughout on it. As you can see, I wanted to kind of give it that green age look. Like it's been kind of grown, worn out, and such. It's plain dirt. We'll add vines and such to kind of sell that a little bit more, too. And we'll kind of make it tie in a little bit here. So it's not as abrupt. So as you can see, like around the edges here. Especially on the building, too. And this will make it a little bit darker, so we'll get some nice light and shadow going on. But yeah, you can, like there's vines kind of creeping out of it almost. Same here. There we go. And that makes it a little bit of a transition, which will be good. Because yeah, it's better on the eyes when it's a little bit of a transition. Doesn't have to be much, but just any amount will help. So that might be, I'm thinking maybe that's too much, but I think when I get some like vines down, it'll look better. So let's start getting some of those. Oh, but unrelated. I've been practicing ukulele a lot to the point where I've actually, my index finger is what I use for strumming. You can, I don't know how well you can see that, but I've kind of wore that down a bit. So I'm now practicing with a pick, just like not the way you play ukulele. But I thought that was kind of funny. Just kind of how it's gonna be today. Alright, so let's add some vines here. Hey, Sans Pineapple, how we doing today, dude? And it's going very well. Thank you for asking, my friend. How are you doing today? How was the rest of your Sea of Thieves stream? Let's rotate you like so. Kind of want these vines here and there. Again, we want it to grasp, but kind of like throughout the place here. Doing well, just working. Very nice, very nice. How goes the mechanics? And all that stuff. Because I remember you telling me you did mechanics. Right up side. I do want this one to be on the wall. Kind of like it's creeping up on there. And then we'll grab this dude and we'll put this underneath it. Kind of give it a little bit more depth almost. There we go. And just kind of throw more of these here and there. We just want... I kind of want it to be a bit extra viney, you know? Like it's really overgrown. That's where we're going today. There we go. That's looking better. I think we need a few more here and there, you know? Just there, like that. You help make automotive repair software and diagnostic skills. Oh, okay, that's what you did. I knew you worked at automotives. And like mechanic stuff, but I didn't know you did that particularly. What I want to do too is I want to make it kind of look like it's spreading out almost. So grab this here and we're going to rotate that. There we go. I want that one to kind of cover up there, like brambles and such. And same right here. We'll put some more here. There we go. Just kind of make it not look so super welcoming, you know? We want it to be, like maybe, yeah, this is definitely left here. Yo, drop the fill in the house. How we doing? But how do you like that, Sans? Making the diagnostic tools and such. You enjoy it? Oh, there's different vines too here. Yeah, we'll definitely add some vines across the walls here. Put these on a layer up. Because again, I want this to be very overgrown looking. Especially like in the corners here. That's where it's really gonna be. You're great. Glad to hear. I'm doing just dandy. Thanks for asking. Have a grand old time. Getting some map making with some chillaxing music and hang out with some cool people. I couldn't be happier. Let's get some more vines here and there. Making this. We're doing a kind of like a ruin style today. I'll rotate that one just a bit here. So like, you know, it's like a rundown castle maybe. Oh, it could be anything you want. It's cool. It can be difficult at times, but glad you're not wrenching in the shop anymore. Ooh. Yeah, I from what I hear, it's a lot of work doing that. I'm not much of a grease monkey. I know how to do basic stuff on my car. You know, change tires, change the oil, change parts and such like that. But for the most part, I am not like super mechanical. There we go. There we go. Get my photo back here. I'm more studying medicine and all that. And let's just get a couple more vines and yeah, that one. I want that one kind of snake up there a little bit. And there we go. There we go. So that's kind of giving us the overgrown look. We can throw more stuff on there. If we really want, we can throw some thorny vines in too every once in a while. This will break it up a little bit more. Because it doesn't have to be like brambles, you know. It can be other things too. And this also give us a little bit of different texture. And texture is a good thing. Kind of like hanging. We'll do one like this so it's like actually hanging above it. There we go. Yeah, but how long have you been doing that, Sans? Also, Phil, what are you up to today? Can't forget my buddy Phil in the house. We'll add more rocks. We'll get some more walls going here too. What is the texture of these walls? I think it's this. Is it similar to this? Let me look. About a decade. Hey, very nice. Very nice indeed. Is that about the same texture? It's a little bit... It's more closer to the marble texture. Kind of more like this. Not that. This. Just chilling nice, Phil. But I can make this a little darker. If I just turn the saturation down. Or sorry. So if I turn the contrast up. There we go. Yeah, turn that contrast up there. That matches a little bit better when we turn that brightness down. There we go. So that is, now we can use this. Because we can add some more walls. And now they kind of match a little bit better. And furthermore, we can grab this bad boy. Can I make like a custom turret here? Like so, just a pile of rubble. It's just disastrous. What happened here? Who knows? One way to find out, though. Explore. And then we're gonna grab some more of our texture here. This one we want full on there. So we're using this as the floor, and then we're covering it with a different texture. At like half opacity, which is this texture. We're cutting down the opacity to about 40. And then we're putting that over it, so it kind of gives it like a mossy algae look. So it looks kind of like, you know, like it's been overgrown by nature. It's very dirty. And we kind of want to go around this too. So it looks like it's not just that. It's kind of like the general texture too. But I'm picking a nice little map here. Nice little small map. And we should definitely have a road. My go-to road texture is usually this one right here. For like a dirt road. So I'm thinking it could kind of come alongside of it. Let me turn this up. Like so. In between, and it just kind of cuts through like so. And then what we'll do is we'll take this opacity down to 40 again and make this bigger, so it's a little smoother. So now you see we kind of have a little bit of a darker surrounding to it. It looks like it fades in a little bit better. Let's get a little more on there. There we go. It's pretty well twaveled. It's pretty well twaveled. English. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty well traveled, which is what we want. And we'll throw some more vines in here too, especially like over that. You know, it's gonna be a lot of vines. How much do my emotes cost? So about £7 euro or €7, or about $10 each. I got them from the artist I use. Her link is actually in the description. If you want to check her out, she does great work, and yeah, her price is very fair. So I'm a fan. I use her for pretty much all my emotes and badges and such. Let's put that underneath there, huh? Yeah, but she's pretty good. Vixen, not Vixen of the Sun. Wait, it's not Vixen of the Sun. That's Hella Vixen, I think is her name. Again, link is in the bio if you want to check her out, because I like to credit my artists. But it wasn't very much. I mean, you can do it yourself, like the cups of tea channel point image. I did that myself. I just went into GIMP. I just did like pixel art. Wasn't anything too crazy. You know. Alright, let's get some furniture in here. Broken. Hashtag broken. Alright, so now we're checking out hashtag broken. So let's see, what do we want? You know, it's probably gonna be a nice place at one point. So let's get a bed going here. Put it at 50. Yeah, there we go. Got a bed. Completely ruined bed. Maybe this will have been like maybe a second chamber. Now it's just kind of overcoming vines and other grasping things. Yeah, we'll have this will be a main hall. Again, also just getting overcovering these vines and such. This will be in the dining room. So look at a big table down here. Broken table. Do I want that broken table? I think I want the broken long table here. This is gonna be, you know, a hefty table. Like so. And then we'll grab this too, because we'll grab, like, you know, a nice chair. I want that to go underneath, so we're gonna put that negative too. Oh, it's gonna be tilted a little bit here. Kind of like that. Like it's like the ends are still up, but the other part is not. So we'll grab some chairs here. Broken chairs, just kind of strewn about. This is gonna be a little bit smaller. Just kind of here, there, everywhere is a broken chair. How charitable, indeed. Yeah, but what kind of emotes are you thinking of getting, Phil? Throw some rotten cheese on there. Very rotten cheese. And maybe go a little rotten chicken. We'll put some, like, dark tablecloths here and there. A lamp on the ground here, one over there, and, you know, a couple here and there. Just here and there. You figure out what badges, channel points you most want. That's true. What is your style? What is the kind of theme you're going for with your channel? And that's what it depends on. Like me, I like kind of like the theme of my channel is like tea, cups of tea and such. Which is why I have, you know, this and this emote as well as that. I mean, although today I'm not drinking tea, I'm actually drinking chocolate milk because I'm a sucker for chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. I'll probably brew myself a cup of tea in a little bit though. Might take a break. You can think something you can do, maybe boxes, gravity, I don't know. But I'm sure if you rack your brain enough, you will figure something out. That's usually how it goes. Alright. This right here can absolutely be a library. Let's tilt that a little bit. There we go. It's alright. There's no rush on it. It's not like it's going anywhere, you know? Alright, well, this could have been like a storehouse, maybe. Actually, no, we can make this the pantry right here. Let's get some bags in here. I do want that to be underneath. Kind of like so, and we'll get some more of these ones down here. And we'll put some good sacks in here, too. Get rid of that. Some just like regular sacks that are still intact. You know, maybe this was like, you know, the town's granary and such. Don't really know. It's just gonna be filled with kind of some sacks. Maybe we'll put some crates, some barrels. Let's see. Kind of know. I'm not sure what I'm quite feeling with it. You know, what does it? What does it speak? How does it speak to me? I don't know. Kind of, yeah, like open ones here and there. Maybe we'll get like one good one. I'm kind of just throwing stuff together here. I'll probably bring those closer together later. I'll do a barrel too. Right there. Bingo. Although it looks like it's not quite there, so let's bring that up by one. There we go, that should be good. Alright, this is kind of the gist of what I want here. I do want to add more stuff. So we're going to add some tables. Maybe there's going to be one good table. It still works. I'm just going to scroll down. I know I can search. But I'm lazy today. And I'm going to put more effort into it than I need to by scrolling. There we go. So do we have a flat table? Yeah, we got a broken table here. So let's take you and rotate you like that. And then where's like a stool or something? Do we have just a flipped over stool? I don't think there's a flipped over stool. I know there's a regular stool. So maybe that's still standing. You know, that one stool is intact and such. Puts a glass here. I do want to move that a little bit. It looks, because it looks again on the table. Let's just bring this up a layer. So now it's on 0. So we can actually do things. Maybe we'll make there was some alchemy supplies there or something. And a big old bottle broke there. Again, this has to be underneath all this jazz. So -3. I'm just going all so negative in these layers. My goodness. It's like one of the things I'm not really good at right now in that card is just messing around with the layers. We're gonna pop a save real quick. We'll call this Ruined Manor House. Is that not saying for Manor House? Just kind of a generic manor house. It's not anything too crazy. Alright. Finished. Holy crap, I have a bunch of Discord notifications. I look over for once, I look away for a second, and all of a sudden all the messages. Ay, caramba. Alright. Cool. Nothing too important. By nothing important, I mean nothing important at all. It's just servers. All the servers that I'm constantly getting messages from. Alright, let's go ahead and add a bottle. Put a bottle there. Maybe a broken one over there. Kind of, you know, get the gist of it. There was no side lane candles, so I don't think I'm gonna add any of those. But we definitely need a fireplace. But it's definitely gonna be in the bedroom here. So we'll get a fireplace going there. And one here as well. I'm gonna rotate that. We gotta rotate. Whoop, not that. Not what I meant to rotate. I meant to rotate this. And then we'll go ahead and add some chimneys. There's a chimney. And we're gonna put that up. There we go. We can have the vines kind of come over that. That's fine. And we'll take this vine right here. Can't put it more like that. There we go. Then we'll grab our set. We'll grab another chimney again. Scale that bad boy up. Put it like so. I want to move this fireplace out just a little bit more so you can kind of see that. Obviously, they're not going to be lit because it's abandoned. There isn't much here. But real quick, let's go in here. I want to organize this. Well, yeah, I want it to be disorganized, but I want it to be less spaced out. Like they actually were stored here, you know? Catch what I mean? There we go. So things like on top of each other. Move that right there. Bring that down. Okay, a little more right here. Keep that like that. Put the barrel there. And the crate. Kind of like they're further in, you know? There we go. Maybe it's a little bit of a path then. You know, nothing like absolutely obscene. I don't need to go too crazy here. I'm definitely gonna add like at least one chair here. Well, a couple. Well, a couple like chairs that were not broken. But chairs that definitely aren't, you know, under the table anymore. And, you know, a couple things here and there. Let's do a dresser. Do I have a broken dresser asset? I think I do. I'm not sure, though. Since this is a manor house, there probably would be a piano. Although this is a freaking massive piano. We gotta scale that down. I'm gonna turn off the grid here. Just messing with my proportions. Actually, it looks like that. Now the piano looks too small. Turn it up more. There we go. And we'll rotate a little bit here. Perfect. That looks a little bit better. Let's grab some torn rugs for the ground texture. You know, some nice rugs. Like a nice Persian rug right here. Same here. Whoop. Kind of like this. This has got to go underneath all this, though. Just so you can really see it. Maybe this will be slightly off kilter. And we'll do like another one that's just kind of like so, you know, it's just over the years things have not been kind to it. We'll do like a nice oval rug here. Yeah, not too bad. Also, this is a good song right here, Meteor Binge. I like it. I don't know why. I just do. Alright, let's have some tables in here. Because this guy needs a desk. Yeah, that's like the main room, or the main bedroom, I should say. So this guy's gonna need a desk with some, you know, some tattered books on there. Just here and there. Let's give that a rotate. We don't want these all in the same direction. We want them to, you know, shaken up a little bit. Things can't be the same. Broken plates, absolutely. These are gonna go on top here, so... kind of here and there. What else do we have? We'll do a broken pot. Yeah, we'll do this one. Like so. And we could do a broken statue. And the entrance is probably that way. I mean, this is an entrance. Oh, I can always throw in a door. What am I doing? Just make a door. Don't have a door? No problem. We'll make one. Okay, because I still need to put a door on. You put some windows. Yeah, do a couple things. So we'll grab a door frame. We will add the entrance to it. Probably right here. I'll move that table a little bit. Could do double door. That looks dumb. I think we can get away with just having it like this. Yeah, like that. And there's your door frame. Put a door on there or don't. It's entirely up to you. I feel like that's too thick though, you know? So, you know, here's what I'll do. I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll grab a regular door here. Do I want that one or I want the wooden beamless one? I want to use the wooden beamless, which is another door type on this. I think it's in the castle texture. Let me look here. It is not. Okay. If I just look it up though. Door. Prison door, ship door, etc., etc. Here we are. Wooden beamless is what I want to use. It's kind of like a dark mahogany. Put that like right there. And then we'll put it underneath the wall. So it kind of sticks out, you know? Like you have to go through like a little bit of a stone arch to get to it. And there we go, and that solves that issue. I won't put any windows on then. Because I think they're going to look a little bit odd. I don't know if I want to do that. Alright, but we need more things. What else do people need for basic, like, a living? Well, this is kind of, again, this is a manor house, too, so definitely want to add some rocks here. Will these? More bricks. I need, like, bricks. Not ruined stones. Standing stones. Those might be too big. No, we'll come back to the rocks later. Because I'm not 100% sure what I want to do with those just yet. So we'll come back. For now, let's see what else. You know, we'll get a camp. Actually, no, they wouldn't use a campfire because there's fireplaces. They would just use those. It makes sense, you know. Alright. Maybe we could do some more chests. Scale these down a bit. You know, some broken chests here and there. I do want that stone to be on top of that. Like it's crushed it. Same with this. Same with that. I want those stones to be on top. Like they actually like fell on and that's why they're broken. You know, there's always a story to tell. Question is then, where was the kitchen? Maybe this also functioned as a kitchen. This is like a storeroom slash kitchen. So if we move this, yeah, we can add that broken cabinet. Some like cookware and such. Again, it's kind of piled under the stone here. We'll get another table. Kind of peeking out there, you know. Oh, I see that bag. I see that bag hiding right there. Put that on top so the lamp like fell on it, maybe? Actually, put the lamp right here. Broken lamp over there. So then let's get ourselves. We're gonna need a fire pit, a place for the cooking, right? So that should. No, it's easy though. We literally have those assets right here. So we're just gonna grab ourselves. Would it still be standing though? Probably not. So we'll do a basic one, kind of like this. Yeah, I'll put it so you can kind of see it like that. But it's all, I mean, it's all rubble now, so I don't really want that to be seen. Because, you know, it'll probably be broken and such. I don't think there is a text for a broken fireplace, is there? No, sir. There is, in fact, not. Alright. So we got that. I mean, there's not going to be any cutlery or anything left. It's going to be pretty much just, you know, gone. We'll add some food in here, though. So maybe some fish. Scale this down a bit. Got like a rotten fish here. Put that one. I want that one underneath the table. Yeah, just a little bit, little things here and there, to really sell that. Okay, this was the kitchen. Alright, what's next? Man, honestly, it really isn't that much. It's really not that bad. I haven't done anything with this yet. I'll do something with that. Don't know what yet, but I'll do something with that. I mean, I was like, I really think more besides adding more rocks, but I think we need more rocks on the outside is what we need, so let's go grab some of those. We'll use big rocks or regular rocks here. Now we need more square, like brick, so we'll use the standing stones for this. Can I get these on an area? I cannot, unfortunate. So I just want them kind of like, look like they've, you know, gone out. What I should do, actually, hold up, is I should take this, take all the stones I have, I should hue them, so they match the bricks. Because they don't quite match them, so let's decrease the brightness here. Not that much, increase the contrast. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. I don't really know what I'm doing here, I'm just pretending I do. We'll use random stamps. Doesn't quite match that because that's a little bit of a different color. But for the most part, I think it's going to be okay. Grab a few more things here and there. There we go. Not too bad. Alright, so then we'll do a couple more here too. Kind of want to go out further. Yeah, it matches this one really well. So what we want to do with here? What would be this room? Maybe just a tower? Nah, probably a smaller room. It could be another storage room. Could be... I don't know, it could be a lot of different things. Yeah, I have to mute this group chat. They are just constantly talking. How do I mute? Mute conversation for 1 hour. There we go. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Okie dokie, back to this. Oh, there is a broken fireplace. Oh, I missed that. There we go. So we can get rid of that regular fireplace right there and just delete that. I don't know how I missed a broken fireplace. Alright, so what we want here. This could be another bedroom. It could be a maybe a specialized room. We should definitely add like a carpet. Because why not? Put it off center a little bit. Excuse me. Maybe the town armory. Maybe it's a town armory. That would make sense. That'd be pretty cool. So prison. There we are. Prison bars. Make these a little bigger. Like so, like that was the door and the gate, but the rest of the walls have just kind of fallen out. Throw some keys in there. It's been long since abandoned, you know. There will be a grate. Just hanging out right there. And we'll do a prison bed. Well, actually, no, we'll do a regular bed. Like, you know, it's like the Andy Griffith show prison, you know. It's not really that bad. We'll do it flipped over. Scale that down just a bit. It's a little bit big. And we'll give him like another broken table over here with a chair. A broken chair, naturally. Yeah, like it's a nice little prison. Maybe a little bookshelf. Broken closet, yeah, broken chest for possession. You store something, and that's really about it. You wouldn't get too much more at prison. You would have your bed, and that's about it. So we'll put like a broken plate there. As well as some broken pottery. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Oh, I felt that building up. I love to see it. Hey, Fairley. All right, go for it. Send me it. Fire subclass. Let's go. Ooh. Trying to think. I think we should probably have fireplace in here, because that would make sense. You know, you have some way to keep it warm. So we'll do a fireplace, and then we'll add that chimney back over again, if I can find that real quick. You gotta ask permission before you post a link. Let me go ahead and fix that for you. On timeout, Fairley. You're untimed out, and you are now almost. You are now permitted. You get 60 seconds. Yes, let me know if you're gonna post a link. Otherwise, DM me it. Because that will happen if you just post a link. You'll get hammered by the bot. Because it's hammer time. Alright, where's that chimney once again? Here we go. And we're gonna rotate that a little bit and bring that up. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. It doesn't need to be. So my whispers are fantastical. Look at that. I'll have it open exactly, so we're gonna hop over here. Whispers. Okie dokie, let's see what we got. So, Mesmer Knights. Both physical and psychological warfare, are masters of both physical and psychological warfare. Using enchantments and illusion to beguile senses, they can trick the minds of others into feeling sick, dazed, confused, or even damaged. These deceptive warriors are a force to be fought on the battlefield. Well, I would assume so. They are warriors, right? I think you meant to say reckoned with? Force to be reckoned with on the battlefield? If you can even call such a reckoning fair for... Yeah, I think he meant that. It's a little bit of a typo. Alright, bonus proficiency. At 3rd level, you gain proficiency in the deception and persuasion. Makes sense. Okay, starting when you choose the archetype at 3rd level, you gain a number of points equal to your fire level. You can expend 1 point from the pool to cast Charm Person, Disguise Self, Silent Image without providing verbal, somatic, or material components. Ah, that's powerful. Alright, when you reach 7th level, Mirror Image is added to the list of spells, so you can cast in this way. When you reach 10th level, Silent Image is replaced with Major Image. Oh, when you reach 15th level, Greater Invisibility is added to the list of spells. So you can this way you can cast Charm Person is replaced with Charm Monster. Ah, Charisma is your spellcasting ability for your spells. Any expanded points are regained upon finishing a long rest. Okay, right off the bat, that's really powerful. Because that's once you get higher levels, that's almost as many like spell slots as a wizard. Because higher level, man, and you're casting like 5th level spells here. Greater invisibility, major image. I mean, some of these, yeah, these are less useful, quote unquote, but they can be very powerful spells. I mean, even at 3rd level, you still 3. You essentially get 3 spell slots. Because this is just reading just that one part. That's telling me it's less of a fighter. It's more of a caster. It's like a 3/4 caster almost, but it doesn't have spell slots. It just has points. And it's just free points equal to your level, which is a fair bit. With a 10th level, silent image replaced with major image. There is a lot you can do with major image too. If I go to major image here, image. Thank you very much. Major image. It's a 3rd level spell. Nothing too crazy. Concentration up to 10 minutes, but image of an object or creature, other visible phenomena, etc. 20-foot cube. It appears in a spot, but it seems completely real. This right here seems completely real. That's so essentially people believe it's real, including sound, smells, temperatures appropriate to things you can pick. Can't do damage, but a sound loud enough to deal thunder damage or deafening a creature. So it can't physically hurt it, but you can still do a lot of stuff with that. And you can move in such. It's actually a good spell. It really is. But yeah, but those spells. I mean, yes, they are more support spells. But greater invisibility as a fighter is also really powerful, and not having vocal somatic or material components, essentially free casting, is also bad. Is also really good. It's really powerful because you can't. Well, you can't. Technically, you're casting a spell. You could counterspell it, but that means people don't know if you're casting spells. It just is cast instantly. So I might suggest nerfing that a fair bit. Maybe you get points equal to half your level, so you get less. So you can it'll make it a little not less useful, but a little more balanced there. That's quite a few. It's a lot. That's a lot of casting of that. Granted, it's all support stuff and illusion, but that's still a fair bit. Mainly the charm person and the charm monster. Those are the big things that you get later on. Granted, you don't get charm monster until 15th level, but charm person casting that a lot is pretty good. But moving on. Psychosomatic Strikes. 7th level, once per turn, whenever you take the attack action, you can spend 2 points from the pool granted by your Mesmer Magic feature to trick your opponent's body into thinking it's been struck once more. Upon doing so, make a melee attack against the target on a hit that creature takes 3d4 psychic damage. Okay. This damage increases to 3d6 at 10th level, 3d8 at 15th, and 3d10 at 18th. Holy crap. And that's essentially a smite. Paladin Smite. Well, actually, 10th level. So once you get 15th level to 3d8, that's a Paladin Smite right there. It's also why I don't really run high level games. Damage just gets crazy. 3d6 isn't too bad, though. But you're thinking, say they're using a greatsword at level. We'll go to level 10. 3d4 is pretty good. That's good. That's not too crazy. But 3d6, that's a greatsword attack and a half. So yeah, they definitely feel like they've been hit again, for sure. For 2 points, you get this at 7th level. Hold on, you have 7 points, so you can do this. You can do this 3 times. And you can do this 3 times and still have 1 left over at 7th level. So that's 3d4. Whenever you take the attack action, I'm assuming it's once per turn, so it doesn't stack with multi-attack, which is good. I suppose that's okay, but that's a big damage scaling right there. That's a lot, that's a lot of extra damage. Oh man, imagine multi-classing into Paladin with this. Holy crap. Just smite that and use that. Wow. That would be a lot of damage. Anyway, but that's okay. Maybe nerf the damage a little bit. It's really up to you if you're gonna run that. Run it by the DM you're playing with. See how he likes it. Because if you're doing a lot of damage like that and you're dishing out, you have to build it up. The DM's gonna have to kind of what's the word? Not react. Balance it accordingly. So I might have to throw heavier things at you. But anyway, that's just a thought. That's not actually that bad. It's a pretty cool feature. I kind of like it. But mind-breaking weapons at 10th level. Anytime you successfully hit a creature with and it has an intelligence score of 8 or higher with a weapon attack. They take additional psychic damage equal to your proficiency bonus. Oh, that's good. I kind of like that. That's just a nice little bonus damage. Up to 6 at level 20, and well, actually level 18. Yeah, and that's not too bad. That's not too bad. That's kind of nice. So then when you're it gives you an advantage when you're fighting people. So that's pretty good. I kind of like that over the Psychosomatic Strike because it's just passive damage that you have. Psychosomatic Flu at 15th level, when you successfully hit a creature with a spell attack granted by your Psychic Somatic Strike feature, they must make an intelligence saving throw against your spell save DC. On a fail, they must subtract a d6 from all attack rolls, ability checks, and ability checks before the end of your next turn, as their mind tricks their body into thinking they are under the effect of an illness. Okay, so it's essentially better Bane. So it's Bane that also ties in with more damage. Dang. Just think of that. If you do this on a creature that doesn't have high damage output, like it only does a d6 damage, but it does like multi-attack and such, you can essentially make them do no damage. So that can completely shut people down. That's pretty powerful. Alright, Mind Shatter when you reach level 18th once per turn. When you successfully hit a creature with a weapon attack, you can spend 10 points from the pool, granted by your Mesmer Magic feature, in an attempt to completely ravage their mind. Upon doing so, the target must make an intelligence saving throw against your spell save DC. On a success, for 1 hour, their intelligence score becomes a 1, and they are placed under the effect of Dominate Person spell after its effect. After its effect is over, remember everything occurs during the period, not anything happening 30 minutes before. Okay, that's actually kind of cool. If their intelligence score drops to 1, however, though, in D&D, hey, Potato, watching from the bus, glad to have you. If someone's intelligence score drops to 1, this is actually a feature with the Intellect Devourers. Also, that's that. Intellect Devourers, which is like a mind play creation, like brains with legs. They're kind of creepy. Essentially, you just kind of stop moving because your brain is just gone. So you may want to change it to just have them under the effects of Dominate Person instead of their intelligence becomes 1. Because technically, Rules has written. Then again, Homebrew, you can do whatever the heck you want. Rule 0 and all that. They can't move or do anything, and they are essentially a flippin' vegetable. Yeah, 2. That essentially solves it too. Now, Dominate Person. That's a spell I haven't really used very much. Let me look at that. Dominate Person. It's a 5th level spell. Concentration up to 1 minute. You attempt to beguile a humanoid you can see within range. It must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be charmed for the duration. If you or the creatures that are friendly to you or fighting it has advantage on the saving throw. Ooh. While the creature target is charmed, you have a telepathic link with it as long as you two are in the same plane of existence. You can use your telepathic link to issue commands to the creature while you are conscious. No action required, which it does its best to obey. You can specify simple or general course of action. Attack the creature. Run over here. Fetch that object. Okay. So depending on your DM, you can have a lot of fun. This could be a lot of fun because since their intelligence score is 2, they follow the commands to the best of their ability. So if their intelligence score is 2, go over there. He may just walk into a wall, but that could be funny. That could be a lot of fun. Anyway, I'm doing well today, Potato. How are you doing? How was your bus trip? How's your day going so far? Because I know it's getting late in the evening for you. But yeah, okay. So that I think this is fine. I think it's actually quite fun. You can have a lot of fun with that. For 1 hour, though. Is that how it works? No, it's up to 1 minute. Honestly, what you could really do to make this way easier is get rid of all this. It just is the same thing as Dominate Person. You just cast the Dominate Person spell, essentially. And then it lasts the same, but instead of using a Wisdom saving throw, it uses an Intelligence saving throw. That would be a lot easier. And then you don't have to worry about all changing ability scores and all that. It's just have Dominate Person as their effect. So that's some feedback that would be for that one. Overall, this is a really powerful subclass. Like, it may not seem like it. Like, earlier on, it's still even earlier on, it's actually pretty powerful. An extra 3d4 psychic damage. That's average about 6 extra damage per attack. Say you have a plus 4 to your strength and you're using a strength character. So plus 4 plus 6, that's an extra 10 damage. And not counting your weapon damage. Say you're using a greatsword, that's another on average 6 damage. So that's almost 20 damage on a hit. That's a lot of damage at lower levels. And then it only increases from there to being 12 and such. So that's a lot of extra damage. You may want to drop a dice on one of those. You can keep it like the D8, 6, 8, and 10. The Mind Shatter altering the memory. I think that's pretty cool. You could still have it. You could do two things with that. So what I recommend is just making a dominate person, keeping it simple, but then you can attack that on at the end. Essentially, they don't remember. Or you could have two effects of it. You can either choose to have Mind Shatter domination, or Mind Shatter forget. They forget, like where you can dominate them and control them, like that's how you're getting into their mind. Or you can have it so you get into their mind, you erase their memories for the past hour. So maybe you have like two different options for that. Because that'd be good, because that's like a capstone. That could be pretty powerful, that's fine. Got lost when you had to work it. Had a work error to do, so you tried hard not to panic attack and cry. Not to have a panic attack, but now you're on your way home through to the bear. Oh, good, I'm glad. But yeah, I'm doing well. But I'm glad you're on your way home and calm down a little bit here. But I'm glad to have you. Hopefully, this will be a little bit relaxing. So yeah, so that could be worth noting. This I think is pretty nice. It's just additional. It's a bonus damage in general. Like by itself, this is good. Although if you combine this with this, so say greatsword, right? I'm gonna get some dice roller here. Dice roller. So we're gonna use a greatsword. We're gonna say you have. Let's do like mid-level here. So you're level 8, right? Where is it? We'll say you're level 10. We'll go with that. Halfway, level 10. So we're using a greatsword. You have a we'll say plus 5 in strength, because at this point you probably would. So plus 5 in strength, 2d6 for the greatsword. Assuming you have multi-attack, which you should have 3. Do you have 3 attacks at 10th or 2? I think it's 2. It might be 3. I think you might have 3. Hold on. Rider 5e. I don't remember if you have 3 or 2. Well, let me look here. Okay, it's at 11, so you do not. Fantastic. All right. Pyxomatics does require a spell attack, so the damage isn't always going to proc and isn't altered by crit. So you make a melee spell attack against a creature. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Wait, so essentially, it says when you take the attack option. So is this a separate attack or a tack on? Because if this is just a bonus attack, I misread that, and this is a lot better. Taija? Pardon? So, because it looks like it's attack on. Okay, so it's an extra attack. It's like a bonus action attack then, essentially. Okay, so in that case, so at 7th level, you take action. So you have your regular attack, and then this is like a bonus action, kind of like using a light weapon in your offhand, like that. Is that what you're referring to? So then you make a melee spell attack with the weapon. Okay, so it's like the psychic blade thing from the other fire subclass then. Because there's another fire subclass that's kind of a similar thing to this. Okay, and then it's just this. Okay, so that's a little bit better. So you still have to hit. Although your spell attack bonus is essentially, well, it depends. It's probably going to be lower than your strength if you're playing a fire. But you can play this as a caster, essentially. And honestly, this may be better as a caster. This like all specialization to it. It kind of reminds me a lot of like an illusionist wizard with like more psychic delving, But yeah, that's a lot better then. But still, we'll do some average damage. So assuming both those attacks hit, so you got the 2d6 plus the additional, 5 from your strength, plus the additional, you have a plus 4 at that, so that's an additional 9. So then we got 9, then it's at 10, so additional 3d6. So all those both those attack hits, that's about 33 damage right there, and that's a higher roll. But you can keep rolling this and kind of see what the average is. That's a little bit lower. It's 27. That's still a fair bit of damage. Granted, this is at 10th level, so that's kind of acceptable at that point. 2 points is a good cost. One other thing I might change for this. For the Mesmer Magic, instead of making it just 1 point to cast a spell, I would have you cast a spell, costing points equal to the spell you cast at. For example, if you're going to cast Greater Invisibility, that's a 4th level spell. I think it's, 4th level spell, it costs 4 points instead of 1. Because you could literally play this character, if you wanted to, and just only cast Greater Invisibility and never be seen. Literally ever. Because by the time you get this, at 15th level, you have 15 casts of that. And that's 15 minutes of Greater... Actually, no, I think it lasts an hour. Hold on. Greater Invisibility, let me look. It's a 4th level, sorry. 4th level. It's 1 minute. It is 1 minute. So, by the way, greater invisibility, they're invisible for 1 minute. Doesn't matter if they take attacks, cast spells, they're just invisible. So that could be insane. Also have a paladin subclass that's rather similar. Yeah, this does kind of look like a little bit like a paladin. Because it's less fiery, less like a martial, and more magic. Almost like the Eldritch Knight, but the Eldritch Knight is less, it's still only like quarter or half caster. This is a little bit more of that. So this you might want to adjust a little bit, maybe make this equal to the spell's cost. So you're not just, you know, spamming greater invisibility more than the wizard. Grant, I think it was it. Can you only cast it on yourself? Nope, you can cast it on other people. It's in your whispers too? Alright, I will check that out. But yeah, so that's my suggestions to that. Maybe, definitely I would rework this if you care about balance. Because that's quite powerful. Everything else, though, is pretty good. This can also really shut down people. So, I mean, they do need to make an intelligence saving throw. Not a lot of things have high intelligence, though. So they're most likely going to fail. But again, it's up to you and your DM, if you're the DM. That is, if you're the DM, you know, obviously. Make sure, if your players are playing this, go under for a little bit. But that's pretty good. Because this is essentially better Bane. So I mean, you can just cast Bane on it, but that's essentially the same thing. But this is also just tacked onto this, though. So that's 2, so it costs 2 for extra damage in that. Alright, but let's check out this other one you mentioned. Also, Potato, what are you up to today? I know you mentioned you had a work errand, but are you doing anything else today? Alright, let's check out this other one. Paladin Oath of the Sworn Trickster. Oh boy. Trickery, debauchery, and lies! These are all traits. Most commonly are the antithetical, I think, to the Paladin Sworn Oath. However, for a Sworn Trickster, it is natural as eating. Those who take the Oath of the Sworn Trickster are most common places of tyranny, corruption, pride, or revolution. They are blessed by various trickster gods such as Loki or the Traveler. However, very few are truly devout to them. Many simply follow the oath due to its often lenient nature, in fear of becoming the dreaded oath breaker. Others may actually have been trickster cleric previously, taking their worship to a new level. However, they come into fruition. These silver-tongued soldiers often become powerful diplomats, leaders, muckrakers, and charlatans, exposing the corrupt systems where they live. Alright, pretty cool. I like the lore there. Brains over brawn. Never start a massive fight when you could just defeat them with wit. Okay, these are the tests. Okay, gotcha. So, oath spells. Here we go. Give your hands to disguise self. The wrathful smite, mirror image, silent blink, major image, dimensional door, greater invisibility, mislead, synaptic stag. And those are all really good spells. Yeah, these are good. And this fits in really well. Yeah, and this would be a great paladin utility. Just spells, like the spells. Those are good. Channel Divinity at 3rd level, you gain 2 Channel Divinity options. Quicksilver Charm. You can use your Channel Divinity to evoke an ancient power word. As a bonus action, you use your Channel Divinity to force one hostile creature within 30 feet to make a Wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. Failed save, the creature becomes charmed for a number of minutes equal to your proficiency bonus. Okay? Until you break concentration, as if concentrating on a spell. Creatures charmed this way regard you as a friendly acquaintance. If the creature is a Fae, Fiend, or Undead, failed save, they also take slashing damage. Slashing damage? Why slashing damage? Slashing damage equal to your paladin level and are returned for the duration of the charm. Damage is magical and silver for purpose of overcoming resistance immunity. You can just say magical. Magic overcomes a resistance even if it is silver. Silver is only non-magical overcoming resistance. If it's magical, it will overcome that already. So you don't need to say silver. Creatures are known as charged duration. Okay, slashing is a bit of an odd choice for damage, just thematically. It doesn't really matter mechanically. It would probably make more sense psychic. Because you're controlling them, you know? You're charming them. So, you know, maybe psychic damage or maybe radiant damage. Because you are a paladin. Because slashing does seem a bit odd, an odd choice right there. Alright. So, Trickster Facade. You can use your Channel Divinity to put a powerful facade of deceit when a creature that you can see within 30 feet makes a persuasion or deception or stealth check. Stealth check? As a reaction, you can add use your Channel Divinity to add half your Paladin level rounded up to the roll. Okay, it's essentially like, what was the name of that Paladin subclass? That adds 10 to your Persuasion rolls. Yeah, that's pretty good. So the channel divinity just add that. You can probably just make that a plus 10, like the other paladin subclasses, because there's one that, well, there's a cleric one. What was it? There's a cleric one because clerics get channel divinities mainly. Wait, do paladins get channel divinities? I think they do. I'll have to look at that. Anyway, but yeah, you could just have to be a plus 10 or a plus 5 just straight. Because that would probably make more sense. It'd be a little more powerful because it's only one, and you get a max of 3 of these per day. So it may as well make it a little bit more of a buff because it's only one roll. But that's up to you again. Aura of Trickery. Start at 7th level, you constantly emanate an aura as long as you are conscious. This aura extends 10 feet in every direction, but not through total cover. Makes sense. If you or your ally makes a persuasion or deception check while in your aura, they can add a d4 to the roll. In addition, you can spend spend 5 points from your lay on hands feature to dash, disengage, hide, search, or use an object as a bonus action, or allow an ally within your aura to hide, dash, search, and reaction. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty nice. You could just also make this a plus whatever your spellcasting modifier is, much like the oath of what is it? Oath of protection? No, what was the oath? There's a paladin. It's the paladin aura. Essentially, everyone gets plus such and such to your saving throws when you're within 10 feet, plus their spellcasting modifier. I forgot the exact oath, but that's a paladin one. You could make it that, and that's consistent. So that might be good. Again, little things. Level 18 returns to 30. That's good. All right, Trickster Armor starting at level 15. When you're while wearing armor, you can apply your full dexterity bonus to armor. Oh, you don't have a disadvantage on dexterity self checks if your armor would normally grant it, and your trickery applies. Okay. Don't get plate. Oh my goodness, if you get plate armor, holy crap. So let's say you have a +3 your dex. You have a decent dex, not the best, but not the worst, but like still pretty good. Like +3, and you have plate armor. That by base brings your AC up to 21. Now you add a shield. That's 24. Take defensive. 25 AC. Granted, this is later in the game, but that's a lot of AC. Any small enemy is essentially not going to be able to hit you. Because even if you don't have a high dex, say you have a plate armor, that's still, that's still +1. That's still 19 if you have a +1 or 20 if you're just wearing plate. No shield, no nothing. And that's not even magical. If you can get enchanted armor, which gives you +1, 2, and 3. If you have a +3 plate armor, say a +2 dexterity, that's a +5 to your AC. But anyway, yeah, I think you're doing that. Round it up. Dexterity bonus, round it up. You can apply half of that. So half of that would be, it would be a max of 3 if you have +5 in dex. If you normally could, yeah, okay, that's a little better, a little less. Sorry, my nose is it's a little cold up here. All right, so and then lastly, Divine Trickster at 20th level. Every spell at 5th level or lower that is an enchantment or illusion school of magic has been added to the Paladin spell tree. That's a lot of spells. Actually, not really. There's not that many illusion and enchantment spells, but it's still a fair bit. Additionally, excuse me, when you use your Quicksilver Charm to cast Divinity thing, or cast a spell that inflicts a charm condition and ignores immunity, that condition and creature does not know. Okay, that's powerful. Granted, that's a 20th level, but essentially you could charm gods. If you think about it, if you ever fight Tiamat's immune to charm, you essentially can charm Tiamat. And again, at 20th level, most games, I really don't pay too much attention to 20th level because most games don't go up that high. Most games will go up to like 15 max. Just because high level is harder to run, and it's usually a little less fun because it's not as difficult, But, I mean, if that's a capstone, that's not bad. But yeah, but overall, I kind of like this. This is a little bit more balanced. Just a couple things I mentioned. But yeah, but for the most part, I like this. It's pretty good. Also, I have a thing here. I got Foundry Badge. Okay. But yeah, very nice. Alright, we're going to pop a save on this real quick. Hex would be a good enchantment for Paladin. Hex would be a good enchantment for Paladin. I mean, Hex would be a really good enchantment for Paladin. There are some good spells there. So, yeah, I can see Hex being good. For some reason, Hex is enchantment, not necromancy. It makes more sense that it's enchantment, because you're essentially altering something. That's what essentially enchantment is. You're altering either an item or person. You're not sort of convincing them. It's more of, changing the facets. It's kind of like alchemy, it's based off enchantment. Yeah, but still curse. Well, curse is different than hex. A curse is something you're putting on them, while hex is something you're changing, you're altering of them. And necromancy, you're adding that new. You're kind of bringing stuff out using necromantic energies. At least that's the way I see it. Whether that's true or not, who knows. Let's add some trees in here. Alright, trees, area. That's a bit too dense. Let's make that a little less dense, shall we? Put that down to like 50. Okay, we're gonna put that to like 80 actually. Yeah, I want it to be a fair bit overgrown. I want there to be a little bit of a path still there, but for the most part, it's, it's starting to get overgrown. There we go. Let's just get some more in here. Alright. There we go. Like, they kind of come over the walls. I have to move this. But there's actually some... Necromancy is a weird... It's a kind of a weird school of magic if you think about it. You can raise dead, and then you can heal people by taking other stuff. It's... There's like some... I know the theme for it. But it's just like... I feel like I could have done a little bit better job with it. Because when I pick necromancy, I pick just undead. But granted, there's more to it than that. It's like... kind of anything like... It's like dark magic. It's essentially what necromancy is in 5e. Granted, I've only played 5e. I haven't played like 3.5 or 4th edition. Although, from what I hear, I'm happy I didn't play 4th. Yeah, life energy. Yeah, that's an accurate way to describe it. That like the transferring over. Schools of magic. Leave some things to be desired. I think this else is probably good. I mean, honestly, I didn't do a whole lot with this, but it's kind of, this was a pretty simple map. It's just kind of, sort of ruined house. One last subclass in my whispers. Oh boy, let's go check it out. I'll close out these tabs here. All right, in Arcopappus? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. You study the use of magic in a medical setting, from enchantments to soothing trauma to evocation for bodily healing. Your knowledge of both body and spell helps you cure the toughest of ailments. All right, we train tradition. Oh, this is the cleric subclass. Arcanopath ist. Arcanopathist. Whoa, that's a mouthful. Alright, Arcanopathist. So when you choose whether you do the nature of your study, you gain proficiency in medicine and following spells have been added to your spell list. Alright, cure wounds, healing word makes sense. Aid, calm emotions, lesser restoration makes sense. Mass healing word, revivify makes sense. Death ward makes sense. Great restoration and raise dead. You only got one spell for 4th though. Usually it's 2 per, so you could probably add another one. Oh, it's for a wizard, not a cleric. Oh. I see, okay. So that explains the medicine then, because I was going to say, normally clerics get that. I thought this was a cleric. Because it's like, already seems pretty cleric-y, Like, it's a tradition, that makes sense. It's an arcane tradition. Alright, spells only count as wizard spells for members of the tradition, and therefore can only be copied by such individuals. Alright, good. Glad you put that in there. Magic medical procedures. Excuse me. At 2nd level, when you successfully stabilize a creature using a medicine check, you can choose to restore a number of hit points equal to your wizard level. Creature can only regain this hit points from the feature once, regaining okay. This is literally the healer feat. That is just the healer feat from the PHP. Let me show you. Healer feat. Whenever you heal or kit to stabilize a dying creature, the creature also regains 1 hit point. As an action, you can spend 1 use of the healing kit to tend to a creature to restore 1d6 plus 4 hit points to it, plus an additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit die. Creature can regain hit points from the feature until it finishes a short or long rest. Yeah, that's essentially the healer feat. A little bit different, but the healer feat. Also add to your spell list so they don't know about the bat. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Oh, so you can learn them is what you're saying, but you don't know that you don't innately get them. Okay, gotcha. So Arcane Paramedic, upon reaching 6th level, when you see a creature within 60 feet of you begin making death saves, as a reaction you can teleport to an unoccupied space within 5 feet of them, and attempt a medicine check in order to stabilize them. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your intelligence modifier, a minimum of once. You regain the ability to do so, finishing a short or long rest. That's pretty cool, actually. 60 feet is a long distance, but honestly, that's not gonna be bad because you're just stabilizing them. You're not getting them up, and you can use that only 5 times. And there's a chance you can fail at stabilizing them too. So I think that's okay, despite the fact that you can just teleport. Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted to cheese that by literally... you could, but it'd be so dumb to cheese that. It's just stupid to think about. So I think that's fine. Medical expertise. When you reach 10th level, you add twice your proficiency bonus to checks made with the medicine skill. You attempt to stabilize a creature using the medicine skill as a bonus action. Okay, that's kind of nice. So you can cast a spell and then bonus action stabilize. Alright, that's kind of cool. Abjuration heal at 14th level. When you restore hit points to a creature using your magical medical procedures, feature of the spell, first level or higher, until the end of your next turn. Any damage they take is reduced by your wizard level, which is 14 points. That's a big reduction right there for 1 turn. That's a hefty reduction. Let me think about that. Something might be worth changing instead of they just take a damage reduction. Maybe they gain temporary hit points then, equal to your spell, equal to that, or double that maybe. So like, you get up, they get healed for the appropriate hit points. You're at 14th level, so it's with a 1d6. Oh no, so they get 14 HP at 14th level. In addition to that, they get 14 temporary HP as well. This way they have, 28. That might be a little better instead of just reducing every damage by 4. Because unless you're fighting really big targets, not a lot of things are going to be doing like crazy damage. If you're fighting like, cannon fire, they're probably going to do no damage to you. And you can just tank for a turn and take no damage. So that's my only concern with that one. That might be worth changing, but for the most part, that's not too bad. This is pretty well balanced, actually. This isn't too bad. I like that one. Very nice. Alright. Not enough movement. I don't see enough movement out there. Alright, so I think we're done with this map. Yeah, he's a healing wizard. He's a cleric wizard. He's a wizard who doesn't believe in clerics. That's what he is. Alright. So what do you think? Is there anything else we could do with this, or do you think this is good enough? Because honestly, this looks pretty decent. And I could probably do more, but honestly, I think it looks okay as is. So I think I'm gonna leave this like so. So we're gonna export. Save that image. I'll get to you later. Alright, take that, and we're gonna go ahead and publish it. So if anyone wants to use said map, you are welcome to. So let's go return to maps. But this isn't mine. I stole this. Alright, publish map. Come on. An old manor lies in desolation in the woods. In the woods. How did it come to such a state? One way to find out. Alright, I misspelled desolation. Alright. There we go. We're Manor House. Donezo. Publish. Copy the link. Post this on Twitter. They specifically deal with the use of magic in medical settings, so less cleric wizard and more medic from TF2 as a wizard. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright. Newest map. At Incarnate, because that's the program I use. And I will attach that photo I just put. Me know what y'all think. When you can't spell think. Bada bing, bada boom. I mean, it's a pretty simple map. I have a bunch of notifications though. Aw, that's nice. Dungeon tips from a bot. Oh my goodness. Alright. So there's our first map done. So now what? I've been making maps too quickly. I'm like getting these maps done like this. Cause like I made this in like 40 minutes. This is also like 45 minutes. So I made like 2 maps in 45 minutes last week. And granted, this was wicked easy because I just needed a simple room for it. This was a little more fun. I didn't make this. I can delete this actually because that's not mine. I was just using that. I had to edit something on it for one of my games because they'll be running into that. But like this map right here and this map, these took me weeks to make. maybe I'm just getting faster at it the more I do it. I'm assuming that's the reason, but I guess we could do another map. Maybe we can do a world map. I haven't done a world map in a while. We can do a parchment world. That might not be a bad idea. Find out what the fault lines are. Do a random parchment world, because why not? Yeah, let's do it. Landscape. Alright, so we're going to use the world generator feature for this, too. Yeah, we'll do 65% ocean. That's good. We're just going to generate a world. Make it a little less. Actually, a little bit more. Let's put it to 73. Let's try it again. I don't like how islandy that is. This is a little better. Yeah, I kind of like this one better. I'm just lazy, that's all. Alright, let me get a different brush. I kind of want a different parchment color. There we go. I like that it'll be a little bit more papery. Granted, it is kind of papery, but I like it. I like the orange paper. It's like older parchment, you know? It makes it look aged, in my opinion. Alright, so where's the world's fault line? Because we gotta add that. So mountains are usually along the fault lines and such. The oceans are, so... make these a little bit smaller here. So maybe we'll kind of have like a fault line that runs along here. It'll kind of come around. Almost in a circle pattern here. This mountain range shows like where the fault lines are. That's usually where mountains are. Delete those. So that's why I'm putting them like that. There also could be multiple fault lines. Do like another mountain here. Another fault line like right here. Yeah, kind of like that. So there's our fault lines for our worlds. I don't do a lot of world making. I mainly do battle maps. That's kind of what I like to do. So, but I'm trying to stretch a little bit here, you know? Alright, so we can do some trees. We'll do pine trees shaded, you know, make this an area. Like, you know, heavily forested area. That might be too much. Put it down to 45. Like a nice northern area. There we go. Kind of like so. And we'll just grab that. Delete the trees that are floating in the water. We obviously don't want those there. Alright. Next, actually, let's grab our cities. So let's find where we want our like major cities to be here. So elven, dwarf, orc, human. So let's do human here. So we'll do like a town. Just kind of placing these a bit arbitrarily. Main like capital there. A fortress, maybe another town here and there. We'll put a lot more towns because, you know, towns are usually a little bit more spread. And then every once in a while I'll put like a tower. So this can signify anything. I'm just kind of making a generic map right now. This isn't really too much anything to do with my world. I'm just making a map. So there'll be like the capital city. And they'll have these even be smaller. There'll be like tons of like little villages here and there. There we go. Kind of like that. So there's the humans, and we'll do some. Maybe we'll do like a big old dwarven one here. Do I have like a dwarven castle? There we go. Way up in the mountains is the last bastion of the dwarves. They hide in waiting. And actually, I have a better idea. Then we'll grab the elven. Get rid of these human ones. Maybe the humans are behind here. Hey, Crackweather, I appreciate the lurk, man. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a fantastic day, dude. How you doing before you go, though? Hopefully you're having a great day, dude. If not, I hope it gets better. Because it can only go up, right? After going down. So we'll do an elven one right here. Like the last bastion of the elves. Kind of like that. Just get your CPU fixed. Fantastic. I'm super glad to hear that, dude. You can actually get stuff going, huh? Alright. So we're not going to add bridges or anything. Although what I do want to do is add river. So we're going to go to subtract here. Oof. Kind of, I think that's a little too big. I need those to be a little bit smaller. Better than yesterday. Yesterday I sucked. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. But I'm glad today's better than yesterday. It makes me happy to hear that. I feel like that's too straight. Take care, brother. You take care. Have a great day. There we go. Kind of like there's a cut in there. Maybe it was natural. Maybe it was not natural. Who knows? Who knows? I know. Well, I really don't, actually. I'm literally making all this up as I go. Nice little bridge there. I'll put in a bridge right here. And one that kind of goes like so. And we'll adjust these a little bit. Yeah, it's like a big old river. Like the Mississippi or something. And we'll do roads. We'll figure out how to get some roads going here. Could do cliffs. We'll do more of the terrain stuff. We get symbols. We hide these. I don't think I have a road symbols per se. We'll do some ships here and there. Okay, maybe not. I don't want to do area ships here. I want to do just a single ship. And thank you very much. That's a bit much. You know, kind of going back and forth here and there. We don't need to go too crazy. This is just kind of a fun map. Nothing too serious. I do have to add a lot more detail in, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it here. Oop, I gotta put this on a higher layer here. Where's that cloud? I got some big old mountain. They got some, you know. I don't want to go overkill with the clouds, but just a few here and there. Kind of give it a nice little pop. I don't know. I might not publish this one. I think I'm just kind of messing around with this one, thinking what looks good and such. Hey, Ungin Tail, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you here. Welcome on in. Just finished class. Very nice. What class do you have? Basic borderless icons, basic bordered icons. I don't think I want the bordered icons. What do I want? Could do some cliffs, but I think we're gonna do the roads next. So path style. Let's go path style. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do here. Perfect. Yeah, that's what we want. We're just gonna connect all these. So it'll actually look like an interconnected city, you know? Like so. Like a nice old map. And we'll go from here to there. Here across the bridge. Like so. So we'll have a kind of one that just kind of goes around the mountain. And then maybe this one kind of connects to that. Kind of looks cool. I kind of like the look of that. There we go. We kind of make that swirl around the mountains. Maybe there's only one passage through the mountains. And that's how they get to it. There's the one passage, no one may pass otherwise. I also am gonna do a different color for the water. And we'll connect all these up as well. Yeah, that'll be the main road, I guess. Yeah, we'll do like some water stuff. But I tell you, are you in high school or are you in college? This will probably be good both here. I guess that will be the only... Probably won't be accessible through the mountains. It's a long distance. If you think about it, it doesn't quite make sense, you know? Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and take this. We're gonna make the color a bit bluer. A nice light blue. Well, not that one. But yeah, now the rest of it in general are gonna be kind of blue. There, high school, very nice. What class did you have today? If you don't mind me asking. And we'll just kind of connect this here too. And these are essentially going to be the ports. And then I'll probably have this one be the main town here. And we'll have this one also go out. Like so. Hey-o, Captain Reagan in the house. How are we doing today, Reagan? Good to see you, buddy. There we go. I kind of like the way that looks. Although I probably should add another port here. There we go. Kind of getting like some basic geometry going here. Well, not geometry, but you get the idea. That will connect to that. Or perhaps it will connect from here. People will go by boat and such down. Good to see you. Alright. That'll probably be good. I'll add some more towers, because those are essentially our ports. So might as well get those down. Put another one right there. And there as well. Fantastic. Alright, how goes your day so far, Reagan? And we'll have this kind of connect like so. Like that. Put a white line in between there, just to cover that up. And there we go, we'll do another white line here. We definitely need to add a little bit more details. Kind of bland. So maybe that's a great forest up north. We have mountains and such, right? I don't know. Do regular trees. Put on a layer beneath here. Put the area up. Just kind of trees everywhere. I don't know. Just doing some training for work. Nice. How's that going? They're gonna start paying you more? Start paying you what you're worth? I do need to make some points of interest, though. Because this looks like this is just too much, you know? Because looking at this is a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of all these trees. Boring and now, oh, that's lame. All this training, they're not even gonna pay you more. So maybe this will be a great forest, but for the rest of it, maybe we'll just kind of have it be like kind of like some areas of forestation. The rest will be different. Maybe they'll have some cliffs, yeah, definitely some hills. All right, let's get rid of the area for hills here. Kind of like some great plains here. They just kind of go into the forests, the great forests of enter name here. Do I have 2 monitors? I do in fact have 2 monitors. I have one right here and I have one right there. I got y'all on my left one and the main thing I'm doing right here on my right, or on my right one. which is my straight one, my forward one. The one that I'm currently using is what I'm trying to say here. Definitely has some, like, you know, foothills here and there. On the other side too, because a lot of times when you have mountains, you usually have like foothills. And some more hills there. Kind of breaks it up a little bit without looking like too much. I don't like the look of the hills on the other side there. Maybe some smaller ones here and there, but nothing too crazy. Twitch kicked you out for some reason. Oh, that's dumb. Twitch is Twitch. That much is true. It just, you can't explain Twitch sometimes. Sometimes it just acts oddly. Gonna have some big old mesas here, because why not? I never use this. I never use mesas. I might as well. And then it'll kind of go into the mountains again. All right, that's what you need. Trying to get your OBS set for league, and once the league plays, it goes full screen. Can't see how it looks. Try recording, it didn't work. Oh yeah, it's really nice having two monitors. I used for the longest time, I didn't have two monitors when I was streaming. So actually, what I did is I had my laptop set to my right with what do you call it? With a stream manager from Twitch on it. It worked. It worked fine. But yeah, it's just not ideal. Having a second monitor where I actually have my OBS on here is so much nicer. I love it. Hey, hello there.
Chicken flicking downstairs.
Oh, very nice. I like that. What's going to have? What's down there?
Large fry, spicy sandwich.
I'll steal that. All right, my brother just informed me that would make a great ambush spot. That there is food. So I'm gonna put up the BRB real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Don't go away yet. We're gonna have some more map making coming your way. Coming your way in just a moment. So I'll be right back, folks. Dude, what the heck? What is that? What the heck?
I don't see anything.
Dude, I'm looking at your headset, and what the heck?
What is that?
Dude, I don't know, but that's the creepiest thing I've ever seen.
Wait, sit still, sit still.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, go back.
What is that?
Oh my god, what the hell is that?
I don't know. It's not here.
Oh my goodness.
Mine-
Alright, I got nothing. Let's check in the first place it was. Ah, yay. Chat got me again. That one got me good. I was not expecting that one. Yep, the camera is in fact on the roof. Look, there it is.
Cool.
Congratulations.
Achievement get, camera on roof. Perfect. Gonna wind it up. Ah! The heck? Why? Ah! Every time. You know, my brother's probably in the room next to me. He's like, what the heck is going on? I hate this. Dude, this game is so much scarier. Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Dude, so happy. Alright. Grab that moon. I know grabbing that moon will end it, but hey, thank you for that cat excited. I appreciate it. Alright, that's a... Oh no. It brings us all the way back here. I'm throwing this way too late. Way too early, I mean. You stinking stinker. Oh. Oh my goodness, why? Why? What? I saw him like, oh, it's probably nothing. Dang it, man. We got past that part and now we got killed. Got him indeed. Oh no. That's insane. And let's total the items up. Actually, I'm not even gonna count that something, but we have 100 personal shields, 101 wisps, 20 keys, 17 brooches, 22 gasolines, 25 infusions, 63 soldier syringe, 57 crowbars. The insanity. Oh, I'm certainly counting. All right. Man. What a sight to behold. This is why I love setting up these defenses like this, guys. Because everything's on fire and getting shot at. Beautiful. Well, welcome to nursing. Thank you, yes, please hold your applause. Alright, what else? Placenta? I don't think I'm saying that right. Oh dear. I hope no one clips that.
Seeing in this mirror.
Dude, what the heck? What is that? Oh, wrong button. Gotta love that timing though. Came back as soon as the clip reel ends. Oh, ooh, my finger. So my finger actually hurts pretty bad right now. I was strumming too much ukulele with it. I kind of, damaged the skin on there. Alright, but let's play it back. But anyway, those Maces Wood. Also, Onion, if you're still back, and I think you missed, I asked what class you had today. Drinking some iced tea, by the way. Got my tea now. But yeah. I'm thinking down here, we'll probably just make planes, maybe a couple trees here and there. You know. Nothing too crazy, though. Just kind of randomly here and there. Bet you along the coastline. Pop safe. I don't know what to name this. Enter name here. The Nameless World. We could call it the Nameless World. Nameless World. Because I can't think of a name. That's the only reason. You can always rename it later. That's no big deal. A bunch of people are sending me texts. Oof. Wow. Dang. I just have so many notifications on my phone. Emails, texts, all that jazz. We're gonna scoot this in a little bit here. There, we kind of like that. I want to add another mesa here too. There we go. But yeah, that could be a good spot for an ambush here. That's the main island done, I guess. We could. The other question is what we're gonna do with these other islands. Probably more hills. Maybe put a crater here. Kind of give you something to look at. And some lovely cliffs. Like a big old gorge. Just, actually this needs to go like this. I just put that one upside down. Need to rotate. Alright, yep. Put it like this, and then this. Like a little crevasse you have to go through. Remember drawing maps on paper for D&D? Yeah. I never drew maps. I didn't start making maps until I got this program. Before that, it was on like pre-made maps and such. Like maps from like the books we were using. That was about it. I never really used. I didn't really use a lot of maps. That's a volcano. This is gonna have a big old volcano right there. Boom. Boom, volcano. And this is gonna go up a layer, so it's on top. Oh, that might be a little hard to see, so let's move that a little bit further up. Kind of like that. There we go. Hey, Silas! Do you know who this is? No, I do not. I do not. Drew math, but never DM'd the game. Ah. Oh, we gotta change that, man. You gotta get some players. Get a game going. It is a lot of fun DMing. I will let you know that. You can have a lot of fun DMing some games here. Alright, what else do we want? But you do some jagged rocks, like some cliffs and such. Well, yes, I know your Twitch name. Silas Og. OG, Silas OG. Probably meant in VR chat, I'm assuming. If I were to guess, do it, man. Just find yourself some players, and then you're pretty much good to go. So maybe there's a glacial ice moving here or something. And that's why there's all these jagged rocks here. So I apologize for not remembering. There's a lot of people to keep up with. I can't keep up with everyone. I would love to be able to remember everyone who pops in, and everyone I meet. Silas Chambers? Is that you, Silas? Because that'd be clever. I see. But yeah, I would actually like to remember everyone, but unfortunately, I just can't. It's just not theoretically possible. My goodness, Silas, good to see you, buddy. Welcome on in. Look at you being all dramatic. How you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen you. Man, I really did the numbers on that. I cut that up pretty bad. We'll do some small mountains in here too, you know. It'll just break it up a little bit. It's like a mountainous path. So we'll do some more kind of small ones going up here. I need to put those layers back down. There we go. Jesus does. He indeed does. And he loves you too. Each and every one of you. So much so that he died on the cross to pay for our sins. If you're a fun fact of the day. The more you know. It's hard when you're a famous Twitch streamer. I am only one of those things, and it is the latter, not the former. Unfortunately. I'm not doing it to be famous, you know. I'm doing this to hang out with people. That's the main reason I'm here. Because I just want to hang out and have a good time. Because y'all are just cool people. And then maybe we could do like some big fields, you know, here. Signify that with this. Do like a mining symbol here. To make some mines. I am the hat guy, that is true. Oh my gosh. For those who are not familiar with that reference, check out my Discord. You'll figure it out very quickly. Yeah, we'll add some fishing spots here and there. You know, just kind of mark some resources down. Great, we got some great fields. I'd probably do some more stuff. What if we do vineyards? Some big old vineyards here. And that would probably be good for that one. This one is honestly probably okay the way it is. I'll probably put some more forest down, and that's gonna be about it. So let's turn up the area. For the most part, this is gonna be just kind of a heavily wooded area. Nothing too crazy here. I just kind of want to keep it simple. There we go, and we'll just fix the ones that are, you know, in the water. And the ones that are in the maps here. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, how you doing today, Silas? I already asked you, I think I asked you how you were doing today, Reagan. There we go. This is gonna be a big old forest, you know. Perfecto. Ooh, that's what we want to see. Take a celebrate. Sip of tea. Let's check in Discord real quick. Oh man. Okie dokie. Sorry, checking that. So I think that's 3 of the islands done so far. 3 of the 4. This is just kind of a fun map I'm making. I'm not making this for anything in particular. I finished one earlier. You can see on my Twitter, by the way. If you're not following me on my social medias, you should. And I have a TikTok. But yeah, I posted it on Twitter, so you can check it out there. I might post it on the Discord later. I should probably post more of them. Travelers will tell stories of the man who wore 9 hats. Bards will sing legends of the hats. There once was a man who wore 9 different hats, all at the same time, thanks to his Twitch chat. But the hats didn't stand, for the gravity was too strong, and they fell to the ground with a dramatic roar. I don't know. I can't make music. I can play some music. I can't make music. I can just like make a couple rhymes here and there, and that's about it. I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. I'm just some dude on the internet making maps here. Alright, what do I want to do for this one over here? Let's do this northern one. This one could be Great Plains. Maybe we could do some grass. Is there grass textures? I don't know if there's grass textures. We got some like banners and scrolls and dolphins. Oh, we got, you know, we gotta add some dolphins up in here. We gotta make this a little more populated up here, eh? Do we have anything bigger? Maybe some sharks here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this. Some more ships. Tentacles! Ah! Well then! Kasplash! It's gonna be a fair bit of ocean here. One ship there. And we'll add some tentacles. Let's do random here. Oh, I know what we can do. We can add tower or something. There was an icon for this. Where was it? I'm not playing Elven, not playing Human, not playing Orc. Ah, where was it? Where was it? There was like a lighthouse tower. Not tower, what do you call it? I mean, I could use that. I don't want to use that one though. Let's go here. I guess we can use this. We'll just do this one. Just kind of right there in the middle of the water. Man, I feel like there's still not a fair bit of stuff here. So we'll add another dolphin here. Maybe one up there. There's a shark around the water here. We got some sharks. Look out for the sharks. Don't let the sharks bite you. I'm using my New England accent here. And we got some. We'll get another fish there, and another fish here. Yeah, just kind of things. I'm just kind of throwing stuff here. A whole hole. I do want to make these. I want to make it look a little bit more populated, you know. That's better. Okay, I'll get some more sharks here and there. Perfect. Perfect. I can't do the Capcom voice. You know, like at the end of Street Fighter, where it's like perfect, and like the old like 1990s version. Yeah, it was the 1990s version, like one of the more original ones. Like that kind of voice. It was like the English Asian accent. It was like weird. It was funky, but it was funny. Man, those games are fun. All those old retro fighting games. I enjoy playing those. Those are a lot of fun. At least the icon runes here. Oh, let's add some interesting things there. We got the Misty Mountains there. Oh, misty mountains cold. Why are there trees in the ocean? I did not mean to put those there. Rip! There once was a man who wore 9 hats at once. When he faced his foes, they all ran and hid. I don't know what melody is in there with. They all ran and hid, but one day the 9 hats did fall to the floor. It was a terrible tragedy. There was mourning. There was a funeral. They say the sun didn't rise that day, but only set, and seemed to be twilight for ages at a time. It was a day that will long go down in history as the day the hats were no more. There you go. Is that dramatic enough for you? There you go. I fixed the trees. Alright, maybe we'll add some like strategic resources. We have some icons here. Or they're just kind of generic. Igloo. Monument. Here we go. And we'll put a pyramid there. Kind of like a hidden pyramid, maybe. I don't know. Do a big old tree? Nah. Not gonna do a big old tree. No melody is the legend of the hats the scholars were right. Oh my goodness, y'all had too much fun with that. I had fun with that, dude. That was a fun stream. I really enjoyed it. Monday was like the highlight of my week so far. It was a great way to start off the week, honestly. Maybe some secret passages that kind of go between. Who knows where they may lead. Although, I have been practicing a new song on the ukulele for whenever someone redeems that next. Big Iron by Marty Robbins. I'm sure if you know any country, you know that song. Or if you know like older country, I should say, then you know that song. That's a classic country song right there. Put a graveyard there, like a massive graveyard. Put that right there. I don't know. I like to throw random things down sometimes, just so I can kind of, just to mark things, because I can always make something up later. You know, I don't have to do it right then or right there. You can always do stuff later. And some dude, maybe this is kind of like a sandy area. Sandy. Yeah, this will be like a very sandy kind of area. Must traverse on Campbell to get past. Heck yes, the whole gunfire balance trail album is amazing. It is, isn't it? It's so good. Oh my goodness, I love that album. It's just, oh man, I can listen to it for hours. I have. I used to play at work when we were closing, and and there was like, country's lame. Like, you don't even listen to the lyrics, do ya? It's telling the story. Listen to the story. Hey, Chris, good to see you. Oh my goodness, the people don't have appreciation for country music and classic storytelling and musical format. What's wrong with them, you know? Yeah, I was learning some other country songs too. I learned Jambalaya by Hank Williams and Ain't Misbehaving performed by Hank Williams Jr. That edition of it. A lot of fun. But I think this is gonna be our little map. Nothing too crazy here. Just a little fun map I made. I don't know. But how you doing today, Chris? Good to see you, buddy. Alright, let's go back. I'll publish this. I'm not gonna post this to Twitter. I'll publish it, but I'm not posting it to Twitter. I don't think it's that good. Hey, thank you for contributing to the D&D challenge. Honestly, where are we at now? We are at 76% for that, guys. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. There is a very good chance we're gonna have it. In fact, I need to send a reminder out in my announcements here. Let's go to my server here. Just a reminder. The D&D challenge has 1 week left. before time runs out. Everyone. Yes, I know I'm saying it to 40 plus people. Which is boggling to have that in my chat. But I'm doing well, Chris. How are you doing, buddy? How's your headaches going? Hopefully you're feeling better. A map I made for fun. Also, couldn't think of a name. A name. This is, yeah, I'm publishing. I'm not going to post this on Twitter. This one's just, I'll post it in my Discord. And that's about it. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. And it's going to be titled One That Didn't Make It to Twitter. Not make it to Twitter. Bingo. There we go. Done though. Alright, well, that's 2 maps down. One stream. My goodness, we are just cruising through these maps. But granted, I feel like I'm not doing anything super crazy. Like, the maps that take me a lot are like crazy detail. I have a lot of fun making them, but I don't really have inspiration. Yo, Faceless Rogue! Thank you for contributing to the D&D challenge. But how you doing, Faceless? Good to see you. My goodness, keep you. Do I listen to podcasts? I do listen to podcasts. I don't really listen to D&D podcasts. One podcast I've been listening to, which was actually by some friends of mine. If I go to my history here, which is all gonna be this music, because so I've been listening to the past couple hours on stream. Let me just do this one. Here we go. And you can see me practicing here. And these randomly popped up in my feed. Don't ask it. Where is it? Here it is. The BCT podcast. This is from my friends. By the way, this is Paul from That Channel, Budcave TV, Captain Dark. These are all fellow streamers of mine who I actually know pretty well. One of the mods on their chats and such. Great folks. They're doing this is episode 4. They have like a retro podcast. Excellent podcast. If you like that kind of thing, highly recommend it. But for like other general like D&D podcasts, I have a couple channels I follow. If I go here, where is it? I need to clean up my list here. Some of these channels don't post anymore. Cloak and Dagger is one of them, I think. You're fantastic. Sorry, it's all good, dude. I'm doing just dandy. Thank you for asking. Yeah, so some of these channels I follow don't actually post anymore. But where is it? I have a bunch of D&D. Puff and Forest, Dingo's Duels. They do stories and they animate them, obviously, which are pretty cool. Where is it? XP level 3. He does stories as well. Oh my goodness, where was it? What was his name? Oh, the Tailforge. He changed his name. He used to do that. But this is one guy I listen to. He does stories and such. He doesn't animate. He just narrates them. But still pretty cool. The name of your world reminded me. The group of faces off against the nameless god. Hey, there you go. That's pretty cool. See, you can do anything. Let's take a look at the explore page, by the way. Let's see what other people are up to. Oh my goodness, Maddie, stop showing off. This is one of the developers. He made this with the watercolor battle map, which it looks really good. I can't wait to see it. The soon to be released. They've been saying soon for months. But they're not telling us about it. It looks really good. He did an excellent job with it. Maddie, this guy right here. Where is it? He is one of the developers of Incarnate here. At the overview. So as you can see, he has a lot of stuff. But other people, this is maybe anonymous. Yeah, other people do very talented things here. I mean, just look at that. Look at that, it's beautiful. Man. It puts me to shame every time. I mean, I think I showed it one time. I saw this. I may be stealing this in the future. This is a really cool one. It's like an abandoned train station. I get some like Bioshock vibes from it. This is all made in Incarnate here. Yeah, the possibilities are endless what you can do with this. So I love it. Oh, we got a new ship. The Tarask. Made by Tarask. The SS Sea Reaper. I mean, look at that thing. That's pretty cool. It's a fishing ship. Fishing ships. Fishing ship. Got a whale. It's very well done. I love the god rays. They're very talented. There are a lot of really talented folks on here who make maps. Far better than me. Here's another example. This is the new watercolor Maybe by someone else who has access to it. Again, excellent job with it. Excellent job. Very talented folks here. They just love hyping that up, but they still haven't released it. It's been months. I'm dying here. I want to use this new asset set. And they're like, oh, we haven't posted it yet. Haven't posted it. It's gonna be out soon. Soon. When is soon? Tell me when soon is. Because I'm ready. Rearing to go here. But anyway. I'm getting distracted. But yeah, but I kind of have map ideas for today. So, might switch up to a game. Well, do I want to play... Here's a question for y'all. Should I play something or should I wrap it up here? Because we got 2 maps out today, which is pretty good. I don't know what else to make. I don't want to start another map this late. Because it takes a lot of effort to be creative. And Faceless, if you're here, by the way, this is the map we made earlier. Pretty cool. I'll show you all this one. I don't know, because I don't think you were here for this, Reagan. I don't know, maybe some RimWorld? Yeah, but maybe this one earlier on stream. Just nothing too crazy, a little ruined house. Had some fun with it. But I don't know, let's look. What do we got? Maybe some RimWorld. Man. Probably I'm gonna hop on VR Trial stream though. Just because that's not really something I would like to stream because there were some shenanigans that happened there. More RimWorld? Alright, so maybe I'll play some RimWorld. Yeah, get the chillax music, keep going, we'll make some more maps. Whew. Alright, let's see. Alright, so let's do some RimWorld. That's true, we didn't have a stream yesterday, and we didn't play it. So yeah, so that's what we'll play. So let me go ahead and back out of this. I'm gonna keep the music going here, let me know if that's okay. And we're gonna switch over. So now I'm over here. Let me move myself. Woo! I'm just all over the place. Alright, so let's go get some RimWorld going here. I literally have screen display capture on. There we go. The music is nice. The music is nice. Also, camera, why are you like this? Just going to adjust it. There we go. I'm just reclining. And let me go ahead and put this back here. Alright. Be my pawn. No. No, really. Which toolkit? Okie dokie. And we're gonna switch up. RimWorld. That's some fun. We get rid of digital audio tutorial now. Keep the alternative music. Done. A crack in the matrix, pretty much. Is that what this one's called? If I can see that. Ray, I'll leave that, actually. Alright, this is loading up. We'll get this going. And we'll play some RimWorld and just chill out. Just a nice, relaxing, chill stream today. No, the green screen? Oh, yeah. Is it still there? Oh, it is. Barely. There we go. Now it's better. I mean, my green screen isn't, like, above me. So I have it... I can't really describe it. So I have it nailed into my wall. I'm, like, in an alcove. So, like, here... I'm touching my walls right here because I'm in, like, a little alcove. But then it goes back and, like, up at a slant. So I have it nailed into the ceiling right there and there. So I just hook it. Well, this side I just hook into it. So it just covers across the gap because it's long but not very wide, so I couldn't hang it from above like that. It wouldn't fit. So I just put it like this because the camera only needs to see not so much of it, you know. So it doesn't need to be too crazy. If I click in here, it should capture the game now. So that's my hodgepodge thing right there, and it should work. Oh, I mean, it does work, I should say. No, it should. It does. Still loading up the game here. I may have crashed it. Maybe. Oh, well, what are you gonna do? Wouldn't be a next day stream if something didn't crash or break. Hey, exactly, it works, and that's all that matters. I mean, honestly, I don't even need it. I've streamed without the green screen before. In fact, that's what I did for most of it. I just didn't have the green screen. I just had my background. But I like the green screen a little bit better. It just makes it look a little more neater, and I take up less of the screen when I do that. But you don't need a green screen. Green screen is very, very much so an optional thing. I just prefer it. Because I can have some fun with it too. I can put different things on the background. I can put videos on the background if I really want to. Put myself in space. And I can always turn it out though. And yep, I crashed it. 1 second, let me reset it. Hey, you don't even use the game, and there's also nothing wrong with that either. You can, my goodness, I have 251 hours in RimWorld. I know it sounds like nothing to people, but still, that's a lot for me in a game. There we go. But now that should actually get captured, hopefully. Again, hopefully. But yeah, there it is. Fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you don't need to use a camera. There are plenty of streamers who are much larger, like thousands of people watching, who don't use cameras. Nothing wrong with that. If you're more comfortable not showing your face, more power to you. I just don't care. I'm fine if people see my face. I'm fine if people know my first name. I don't want them to know my last, obviously, because I like having some privacy. But in general, I'm just here to hang out, folks, and have a good time, and this helps people do it. Fine by me. Because as you can probably tell, I'm pretty laid back for most things. I'm just chilling like a villain. And drinking my tea and having a grand old time. It's a good time. Indeed. And now we're waiting for the game, though. So I have, like, a lot of mods installed, so it's going to take a sec for it to load in. So bear with me here. Oh, I just noticed I messed something up on my Streamlabs. Shoot. I'll fix that. Just don't have a good setup yet. Stream for current Xbox currently. Don't have a good PC streaming yet. Yet is the key word. And again, plenty of folks who stream from their Xbox. It works. It's not about the game. It's not about the fancy lights and all that stuff. You know, the equipment. It's about the person. You can literally have, you know, as long as you have like a mic that's not like absolutely garbage where it won't annoy people. It like picks up people pro. This is like a pretty cheap mic. So like, and this works fine. But as long as you like, you know, have like a good mic, and that's really all you need. But you can have like a terrible setup, you know, no camera, records in 720. I actually stream in 720, by the way, and such like that. People will still come because they don't come for that. They come for you. They come for the person. Because the personality is what makes up for it. If you're a good, you know, a fun, interactive person who likes to engage chat, that goes a long way. It really does. Now I try to be that. I don't know how well I do, but I try. Best of my ability. But yeah, but that's what brings people in, and that's why people, you know, want that. They don't want just to watch a video with the fancy stuff. There we go. Twitch Toolkit has connected to the chat. Fantastic. But stuff like that. Anyway, but there's my little 2 cents. All right, so now we'll get this going. We're gonna load game Alliance of Abla. This is what we were last. This is where we last were. And that's what we'll be using. So this is we're continuing where we left off, which I don't remember where. It's like a week ago. So we'll see. We'll see where we left off. Indeed. Oh man. Let's go. All right, fantastic. So there we go. All right, we just got raided. They blew up one of our walls. Right, they blew up one of our walls. I remember now. Okay, but we did get that. And fantastic, starting off strong. We have a event, so go ahead and vote in chat by typing in the numbers 1, 2, or 3, which you want to happen. If you're a subscriber, you get 2 votes. If you're a follower, you get 1 vote. Did the game just crash? It might have just crashed. The game might have just crashed. Very unusual. The game's actually really stable, for the most part. Alright. I guess we're crashing. Crash and burn, baby. Alright, real quick, while that's crashing, I'm gonna fix something in Stream Elements. I just noticed my text is off, so I'm just going to adjust that real fast. Real quick, this guy, I need to hide you so I can actually see. Panel for socials. Boop, there we go. Yeah, let's bring that up, shall we? I'm just adjusting this real quick because this is far too low and you can't see it, but that's the thing with it. Also, this is incorrect. My Twitch, not my Twitch. What's my Twitter account is the incorrect information. There we go. All right, now I forgot to unhide that. Layers. back you come. And while we're at it, let's put this back too. There we go. Now everything should be fine and dandy. Yep, and the game did in fact crash. Okay, fantastic. Let's try that one more time, shall we? I've never actually had Rimworld crash like that. I wonder why. Interesting. Also, I like this playlist. It is a good time. Alright, once more into the breach, shall we? Also, now I got everything situated. It actually shows my Twitter, not my regular name, and the Discord is not inside the other text. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but apparently I didn't. But now we're back to normal-ish. So we're just gonna sit back, relax, and I'm gonna put some socks back because my feet are getting cold. While it's flowing, I might go do that. I'll be right back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just going behind the screen. There we go, much better. Get myself some socks. Because it's cold here. It's like 20-something. I mean, it's always like 20-something here. Fahrenheit, by the way. Not Celsius. It ain't that warm. It is much, much colder than that. Like -10 or something, probably. If I were to guess, I don't know. I didn't look at the weather. It's just always cold. One of the things about living in New England. Here, right? I'll pretend to play. There we go. See, wasn't that very accurate music coming out of a ukulele? Alright, initializing. Again, all those mods, it takes a hot minute for us to actually get loaded in. So, bear with me as it gets loaded in. But yes, anyone got any plans today or for the rest of the week? Because the weekend is quickly approaching. Tomorrow is Friday, and then the rest of the weekend, so... Anyone got any plans for that? Or just kind of chilling out? There we go. And it's connected once more. Well, I'm on the count to do more damage. Produce a large explosion, but amplify something else. Alright, that's for space. We're not there yet. Oh, you know there was a mod I wanted to get. I'm gonna go back and get it. So there is one mod I really want to get real quick. Maybe two. Yeah, there's going to be two mods I want to get. One is the cleaning robots. Just because it just makes things so much life so much easier. It's a little quality of life things. Little robots that can go around and clean. That, in addition to that, I want to get viable stone blocks. So real quick, we're going to go back to our main menu. Those are the two mods I want to pick up real fast. Just because it's going to make things easier. Open Steam Workshop. You can see all my friends here. There we go. So, stone blocks. If we go here, first result should be... Oh, one of the first stackable chunks is nice, but we're not really worried about that here, are we? More stone. Tradable stone blocks. Absolutely. This is what we want. It's just... It's so nice, because normally you can't buy them for traders, which I think is kind of dumb. Still working as intended. Fantastic. Alright, will work if you're adding mid-game and can remove layers. It's not needed. Fantastic. So that still works, so we're getting that. As well as cleaning robot. Just something a little bit. Not that. We do not need that. Priority cleaning station. We could do a cleaning station. Huh. Using C+. C#. Good to know. There, like a cleaning bot. I think that one's kind of broken, though. Last I checked, that bot was broken. Let me double check. Okay. Updated over here. Hold on. Let me make sure this is for 1.1, 1.2. Most mods will work for 1.2 if they work for 1.1. Cleaning area. Cleaning station. Yayo's combat. Clean priority. Here we go. 1.2. That's what we want. There are insane amount of mods for this, by the way. Soaking wet is a good thing. What? Alright. Oh, here's the auto clean. Actually, this is a better mod. It just looks nicer. So we'll use that one. I'll keep the other mod on there, though, just in case. If it doesn't work, we'll throw that on there. Alright. How do you check on your person? You have to be in the game first. So you can't do it just yet, but you just do a my pawn, exclamation point, my pawn story. You should be a list of commands you can pop up too. Rim Atomics, don't want that. Rim Fellow Prison Labor. Where are ya? Quarry 1.1, we're not doing that yet. Myth Robots, this is actually a really good mod. Don't want those. I just want the clean one because this adds all of them. Which is, good, but it's a little bit too powerful because they're pretty cheap. Okay. Cleaning. Never heard the command when you added me? I will get you the command in one moment. Let me just turn that on, because now this is on. Here, we want to use that one. Because sometimes you gotta update the list there. Alright, I'll sort. Close. It should be exclamation point... Well, the game's gotta reset real quick. So, I'll take it. I'll bring it up and say, exclamation point list commands? Command list? I think it's exclamation point command list. I want to say it's exclamation point command list. I'll find it in a second. It's very peachy, by the way. I'm drinking some peachy iced tea. Very peachy. Very peachy indeed. Command list. Yeah, wait till it connects again. I'm sorry again. It's taking its sweet time. Come on. But once we get in the actual game here, it should work just fine. It's alright, we'll get you going. I know exclamation point my pawn story tells you about your pawn and your characteristics, and my pawn stats tells you all the stats of your pawn. I am familiar with those two off the top of my head. Exclamation point buy, and then the item and the amount. Tells you the amount of items you can buy. You can buy events and such. There's a fair bit you can do. Sorry, this takes a long time to load again. The beauty of playing mods. But I gotta start asking people what they want, what they would want the next emote to be. Not that I even have my third emote slot for my 3 emotes. But eventually, once they're getting an idea for what the fourth emote should be. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I'm thinking more of maybe like a PogChamp or something. But it's like the T emote I have, but instead of kind of spitting it out like in the Pog face. I don't know yet. But that's kind of I may be getting a little ahead of myself, and that's a little bit of a ways away. But it's initializing now. Hats. Oh my goodness, the hats. There we go. Now it's connected to the chat. Yeah, now you should be able to do exclamation point command list, and it should pop something up. And let's load. Load anyway. Twitch Toolkit has connected. Oh yeah. Yeah, we still lost half our colony here, which is a bit ridiculous. We had like 16 people, and then we got raided by 3 mechanoids and just lost them all. But like 4. It was a disaster. Now we have a wall around our base. Because I'm not letting that happen again. Alright, there we go. So now it should work. So now, if I remember correctly, they need to be built. Do I need to I think I either need to research them first. I haven't used this one in particular here. Actually. Hello, Crash. The game just crashed again. Is there a mod? Was there an update I wasn't aware of? Yeah, because I can move, but it's crashing again now. Huh. I wonder why it's crashing. I bet you it's a mod conflict. Let me try one more time loading this up. I'm gonna look and double check my mod list, make sure there's nothing that is No, it really doesn't. It really doesn't want you to use it today, no. But I might have a mod conflicting with something. Let me check. It shouldn't be the mods I just downloaded because this happened before. Yo! Drop the Phil is back in the house. How we doing, Phil? So let's see. I don't think anything should be ruined. I haven't messed around with any. I haven't changed any mods since I last played, and it was working fine. So maybe there's an event that's gonna happen that's causing it to mess up. Maybe something overwriting it. It's through affiliate Phil, exactly. Our brand new Twitch affiliate. Affiliate. Ha 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 ha. That was a good one. I like that one. That was actually kind of clever. But how you doing, Phil? How's the rest of your day going? Or the rest of your evening, I should say. Because I know it's getting late for you over there in Denmark, I believe, right? You're in Denmark? Just chilling over in Denmark, I think, right? I know it was like somewhere near Europe or in Europe. Just eating the dins. Very nice, very nice. What was for din? Din. Alright. Game loads up. That is connected again. Let me just check my mod list to make sure everything is, as it should be here. But let's see, XML error. This is I've always had this. Workshop content, extended combat. It might be extended combat, honestly. I might have to get rid of extended combat. There may have been a small update that may have broke it. Scrolling down. Alright, let's try getting rid of Weapon Tech 101. That might be crashing it. And what if we take the core and move this up? Put this over there, and then we'll take the Twitch tools kind of, because I can see this kind of messing it up. But I'm not 100% sure. Hot dogs, ooh, very nice. Is Denmark? Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, so it needs to be before that. Got it. Okie dokie. Well, let's give that a shot, huh? Now it's gonna restart one more time. Can't go wrong with hot dogs. The question is, are you one of those maniacs who puts ketchup on your hot dogs, or do you put mustard on your hot dogs like a real person? That's the most important question I'll get asked today. Almost as important as the question of the day, which is new today. It is new every day, so always feel free to answer the question of the day. Both? Oh my goodness. You are the worst kind. The worst. Ketchup and mustard on a hot dog? Desecration to hot dog kind. How dare you, sir? I'm giving you a hard time, Phil. I don't actually mean that. It's fine. So I'm originally from Staten Island, New York. So, like, hot dogs in New York, you don't put ketchup on hot dogs. You put mustard on hot dogs. If someone asks for ketchup on a hot dog, you laugh at them and you give them mustard. That's how it works. That's what you do with the hot dogs. You put mustard on. You always put mustard. Horseradish, sauerkraut, all that stuff, but never ketchup. You never put ketchup on the hot dog. At least that's in my opinion here. I know, every time, Potato. It's like, when I talk about food, it summons you. It's like how I summon you here. So now, anytime I want to have potato with my child, it's like, that reminds me of dinner. I just started eating this fantastic food. And just anytime of that. Because I swear, anytime I stream Potato, either I'm hungry, or you're hungry, or both of us are hungry. It's one of those two. My weakness. It's true. I mean, you are literally a food. Quite literally, you're a starch. Alright, let's try this now. Load anyway. This may break it. We'll see. It may break it further. It may fix it. I may have to give some new weapons to my colonists, but I'll be okay. If that's not the cause of the crash, I'm not entirely sure what is. Because I know I've had some issues with that in the past. And there's one thing with the heavy turrets that's conflicting, but that's mine. That's always been there too. So, I don't know. We'll see. pausing it real quick. I do want to check something. Okay, I'm glad I saved all that. Alright, so we do have all those new fancy weaponries. That's from a different mod, though. Okay. I just want to know where the robot is so I can get that going. But this is actually working now. I can go like this. Right. Alright, those are all ship stuff. Up. Oh, okay. Nope. I thought I crashed again. It did not. Fantastic. Yo, you just haven't had a real hot dog till you've been to DK? DK? What is DK? Donkey Kong? DK. Donkey Kong. Not funny. Didn't laugh. Alright, just received your letter of confirmation for your free glaucoma meds. Fantastic. Glad to hear that, Potato. And it crashed once again. It might be Twitch Toolkit then. Well, profanity. That is most unfortunate. So yeah, as you can see, the game is in fact crashing once more. I'm gonna have to work on that off stream and figure out why that's doing that. So, plan B. I still want to keep streaming here. Denmark, okay. I don't know, man. If you ever had a New York City style hot dog, they're pretty good. It's pretty good, my friend. Let's look at my recents. Put some haze, I guess. Didn't this just get an update? This does have an update. It is a patch. Let's see, what's the patch notes? Oh, okay, it's not too bad. Was always dealing with damage expected. Oh, okay, it's some minor stuff. For the most part, honestly, I've had an issue. I'm still working on 100% in this game, by the way. You can't, not that you can see what I'm doing here. There we go, now you can see what I'm doing. But yeah, you had a good wiener in Vienna? Oh my goodness. Ugh. I'll have to travel all throughout Europe, you know, to get some good hot dogs then. Oh my goodness. Alright, well then, folks, I was gonna play RimWorld because I just finished map making, but since that's not working, what do you want me to do? Because I don't really know what to do now. I don't want to, like, load Fallout New Vegas or anything. Let's pop this up here. Look at some music. Say the Germans one are good? I think so. Because, like, isn't that where they were originally made? Like, because they're called Frankfurters, right? Which is German for hot dogs. Well, RimWorld isn't working, and I'm going to troubleshoot that off stream to figure out. I have a feeling it may be Twitch Toolkit, which is really unfortunate because that's so much fun. I could play some Phas. Could play some Phasmophobia. Oh. Look at my Steam list again. Thank you for the spook. The thing is, I'm like looking at chat. I'm not like, I'm like just like really like laid back right now. Could play some Phasmophobia. Also, it's getting towards that point though. Doesn't, yeah, it just doesn't want you to use the commands right gun. That's really what it is. You know, here's what I think I'm gonna do. Let me switch it over. I switched it over. Alright, but I think here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna wrap it up here, and then tomorrow night I'll probably get on, maybe I'll get on a little earlier, and try to, and we'll play some Darkwood again. Cause I'm really bummed out. Mukbang? What is a mukbang? I've seen that word again today. This is the second time I've seen it. What does that mean? I do not know what that word means. But yeah, but we'll be back tomorrow then. We'll play some Darkwood so you can scare me. We're almost done with that game actually, which is kind of exciting. So we'll see how that goes. And we'll have some fun, and then Saturday morning we should be back as well with some, I think, some hate. You chat to stream and you eat the food to make us jealous. What? You chat to stream and eat your food and make us jealous. I mean, I did have a Chick-fil-A sandwich like half an hour ago. It was quite good. It was a very good Chick-fil-A sandwich. It was a spicy sandwich with some Chick-fil-A sauce. Oh, if you guys haven't had a Chick-fil-A sandwich from the U.S., you need to check out a Chick-fil-A sandwich from the U.S. Okie dokie. So here's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna rate anyone because I'm looking at my follower list now. No one's really online right now. So I think what we're just gonna do is probably answer a mukbang Korean mukbang about the sound listen, also known as eating show. It's an online audiovisual broadcast in which the host consumes large quantities of food while interacting with the audience. Begun popular in South Korea in 2010, since it's become a huge worldwide trend, varieties of food ranging from pizza and noodles are consumed in front of a camera. Huh. Was it gonna stream? If you're bored, go for it. Hey, go for it. You know what? Go ahead and stream. I will rage you. How about that? Now I want Chick-fil-A, dude. Chick-fil-A is so good. Chick-fil-A is such a good time, honestly. You can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A. Yeah, so okay, why don't you go ahead and go live? You know, I will drop you this raid since you're about to go live. Might as well. Because there's like a couple folks who are streaming, but I want to stick around there. Good folks, I like them, but I'm feeling lazy. Mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is good. Have you tried the mac and cheese with the buffalo sauce? You put some buffalo in there and little bits of chicken nuggets. Oh man, good times. I used to work at Chick-fil-A, so I tried a lot of different recipes, and that was beautiful. Oh man, that was a good time. That was the one thing I do miss about. I don't miss much about working at Chick-fil-A, but just because the people are bad. Thank you for contributing to the Unique Challenge. Drop the bill. But I will say, the food was phenomenal. Alright, but folks, we're going to go ahead and drop a raid over to our good friend, the Punny Potato here. Sorry, the Puny Potato. I keep doing that every time, Potato. So stick around for that. She's pretty cool. Yeah. That's all I got to say. That she's going to play some Overwatch and have a grand old time. The food is wicked good. Can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A food. It's so good. So stick around for that. You know, tell her to hi, although she already knows it's coming. So anyway, drop some T-Heart emotes on her. And let's have a grand old time, folks. And you do get points for this, so stick around. All right, I've been the Next Guy 100. I will be back tomorrow. And if I don't see you then, I will see you the next time. Take care. Have a fantastic day.